What is good, you guys? And welcome back to another Invincible Guardians of the Globe video. And today, we're gonna be covering the new cloning machine frenzy. Now, this cloning machine frenzy event is going to be an event that a lot of people are going to either go full hog or half hog. Um, this event, easy to put into words, is one of the best events in the game. As you see here, you have login day bonus, you have completing missions bonus. I did spend about, I think around 16,000 gems already in this event to just buy tickets. Obviously, you guys know how I am. I always just buy tickets. I bought the it with a $400 gems for one ticket 10 times, and then it was 1,000 and some change gems for two tickets plus some currency that you could buy 5 times, giving you a total of 20 tickets. And then there was another pack that came out for 2,600 currency, and that was for 5 tickets for each pack, and you could buy it 3 times. So I bought all of those options to give myself a total of, I think I was around like 8. I think I was around like 46 tickets. So I just been slowly doing them as I've had time around the day. Um, I'm not sure um when I'm going to like do the summoning. I'm hoping I can do it tomorrow, but if you have watched my previous videos, you know that I have some family problems going on right now, and things that need to be taken care of. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do them this weekend, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to do some of the planning for said situation in previous video. Um, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the summons tomorrow or stream them if that's the case. If I can't stream them, then I'll probably just do them off camera. Well, I'll probably do them on camera, but like off stream, if it comes to that. Once again, I know I've always done these events, and I've always like try to give the best information, and I am gonna continue to do that, but it's a little bit of a bad timing for me right now, as you guys will know if you've seen the previous videos. So I'm still help like pushing myself to post content, um, because at the end of the day, I want to be there to help and give information. Plus, I know my cousin would not want any of us to stop what we were doing in our daily lives. Especially the fact that I talked to him a few times about the creation stuff and stuff like that. He thought it was really cool. And I remember he would hit me up in the after live streams and be like, "Yo, you were wilding today." Like, so I don't want to not do it. So yeah, let's hop into the event. So the event, once again, cloning machine frenzy. The big thing about this event is obviously the event shop. What the event shop gives you is a chance to pull 10, and yes, it's very appealing. I'm gonna say that now. It's very appealing. You see this, that you can pull 10. You can pull what, I think 5 after the 10, or is it 8? I think it's 5. Yeah, 5. So you can pull 10, you can pull 5, you can pull 3, or you can pull, I think, 2. Yeah, so You can pull 1, obviously. You can pull 2. You can pull 3. You can pull 5, and you can pull 10 of elites. And then for the rares, you can pull. I believe it's from 3. I think it's from 1 to 3 to 5 to 8, 15, and then 20. I believe it's how it is. Or it maxed out at 15 this time. So obviously, you see the idea that you can pull 10 of a elite, meaning there's a chance. It's a low chance, but there's a chance you can get 50 elites in one summon. It's a very low chance, even if you are at shop level 10. Even at shop level 10, which seems to be bugged. Hold up. Don't tell me the event is bugged. What just happened there? What just happened? You guys just saw that live. Wait, what the hell just happened? Did they just change the odds of the event live on camera? There's no way. Oh, wait, what? You guys saw that. You guys saw how the odds changed, like, live on camera. That was crazy. But, yeah. Even at shop level 10, it's a 0.0002% chance. So it's still extremely, extremely rare. Mind you, I have seen some people pull 10 pools in only shop level 4 and 5. So it's extremely, extremely, extremely luck based. Just because you get your shop to level 10 doesn't mean you'll even be able to get a 10 pool in this whole event. Usually when this event rolls around, people all spend all they have on this event to try to hopefully get some 10 pools. And I kid you not, I've taken part in maybe 7 of these events, and I think I've only ever pulled a total of 5 10 pools. So yeah, these 10 pools are extremely rare. I'm gonna say that right now. They're extremely rare. So the 10 pools, just remove them from your brain. Those shouldn't even be something that you even consider. And then that's where it comes into it. Do I think you should invest into this event? If I'm being honest, this is one of the better events because the upside is very worth it. But there's 3 things that people don't talk about in this event, and they usually just hype it up, hype it up, hype it up. And I don't want to hype it up, hype it up, hype it up. I want to give you guys a realistic standpoint. The 10 pool is pretty much never going to happen for you. If you're lucky for a 10 pool to happen at least once or more, then just consider yourself really lucky. 10 pool is pretty much not going to happen for you at all. I don't care how much you invest into the event, it's probably not going to happen for you at all. Unless you spend 30 to 50,000 gems. It's probably not going to happen for you. On top of that, to get your shop to level 10, it's not like any other event shop that you can get to level 10 very quickly. Because of the fact that the high amount of characters you summon in this event, they made the shop level for the event move at a dramatically, and I mean dramatically, slow paced. I'm talking about you would have to summon maybe anywhere from, I think, 8,000 characters. No joke, from like 4 to 8,000 characters I think you have to summon in order to get to shop level 10. That's including like rares and commons like that. But you would have to summon, I believe, around 4,000 heroes in total. Like 2 to 4,000 if you're lucky. And that's like if you're getting good amount of elites like that. The shop moves extremely, and I mean extremely slow. You might be able to speed run it to maybe like shop level 4 or 5. But beyond that point, it takes a lot of investment. And then the main thing is, I'm going to do it right here on camera with you guys. Let me see here. There is no refresh chips. You have to use currency. It's only 5 each refresh, so it's not the worst thing. And the way I would go about it is try to... So like right there for me, I want Thetases, so I'm going to grab this. But you honestly should not take anything in this event, especially with the how low the options are for the refreshes. You shouldn't take anything in this event that isn't at least in all like a purchase all at what a purchase all in my sense. You shouldn't take a purchase all unless it is at least four elites. That's my opinion. If it's at least four elites or 30 rares, you should not take a purchase all unless it's that many. If it is a singular elite like that, that is a double, you can try to snipe it. Try to do the single, like so right there, we sniped them. Amazing, amazing luck. Now we could refresh. And now I could just be like, okay, I don't want none of this. Keep going, till we get something better. Nah. So like Thetis is there. Once again, Thetis is the new character. Everybody's probably going to want to go for Thetis. In my opinion, I would skip this. I'm going to skip it to show that I'm serious. I want Thetis too, but that's just not worth the value. This event is all about value, and you have to go for what's valuable. So like even here, you can try to get the Thula, but at the same time, nothing else on this page is really worth it. So I'm going to just skip it. And you got to kind of go with that mindset and kind of keep going with that mindset to want to get the max value. You want the max win, like they say, right? That's the meme joke, right? The max win. You want the max win. So, like, this one's not bad, but I don't need criminals. And like I said, I'm going to keep refreshing. It's only 5 refresh chips anyway. It's only 5 currency refresh chips. And you're going to earn a lot of this currency back from the challenges, the missions. So I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, I would keep doing this until you get like 4 elites. So like right there, Komodo Dragon. Once again, I'm not fiending for Komodo Dragon. I don't really need criminal fodder. I'm looking for Earth Defender food and World Beyond food. That's what I'm looking for right now. They just keep giving me 2 elites. I will say though, if you see that you get one with a lot of like blues, like 8, 5, 5, 8, something like that, I would say take it because even though they're rares, it will boost your shop. So like here, that's 3 elites. That's 3 elites. That's worth it. I'm still gonna go for the snipe for the potential that I could possibly get lucky. And well, right there, it's no point because I can't get both of them with one pull. But still go for your snipes. Try to get lucky if you can, and then do the purchase all. And like I said, right here, you got all the bonuses here. So you got purchasing all, you got upgrading shop level, you got recruiting 5 here, or the recruiting heroes in general. You got the shop refreshes, so you're gonna earn a lot of currency back. And like I said, that's really how you want to go about in this mission. And then I'll show you quickly what team I'm using. The team I'm using for this op now, I won't say this is the best team or anything, but it's a good team. Excuse me. Because of the fact that you're going against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 humans out of 8 enemies, I'm using this team right here of World Beyond, with a Anissa to nerf the humans, a Space Racer and a Universa to absolutely obliterate their health of all the enemies that you're going against, Alan to give a dramatic boost to Universa and Space Racer, and then Alan's also just a good tank. And then I'm using Thrag to be somewhat of the muscle, plus he can also absorb some damage due to his totem. So you can do that. If you don't want to use a Thrag, a General Krieg is also a really good option here because General Krieg will summon another person to fight alongside you guys. So it's a 6 character fighting team. Plus, he will give the entire team a shield, which will help them stay alive longer in this event. You could also use Thetis if you want to use Thetis. You can use you could use Tech Jacket if you want to use Tech Jacket. Bluesum Mark is also a good option. Shapesmith is a good option. Conquest is a good option. But yeah, I'm using Battle Beast. I'm using Thrag in this situation. But I would say the four that I would say that are pretty mandatory for this event, if you want to maximize it, would be the Allen, the Anissa, Universa, and Space Racer. And if you don't have Universa built, the other range character I would say would be Tech Jacket for sure. Um, but yeah, so this is the team I'm using. I'm getting around anywhere from wave 68 to wave 76, depending on if I'm sitting and watching it and or if I'm just letting it run on its own. Um, like I said, it's a pretty good event. I definitely do want to say this event will be worth your gems. I will say that. As much as I shitted on the event, basically saying like it's not the best odds, it's definitely one of those events that make you think you're gonna get a lot, but you probably won't get as much as you think you're gonna get. It's still worth the investment. I just won't go too crazy. I personally would not invest more than 20,000 gems into this event. Even though it's super high upside, I would not invest more than 20,000 gems into this event. I invested already, like I said, around like 15,000. I would have to do the math on how much I invested. But I probably invested around like 15,000, a little bit over 10,000 because I was at 108,000 when this event went live, and now I'm currently at what 91,800. So I'll do the math with you guys right now. Give me 1 second. 108k point. I think I was at point 0.6 minus 91. That's not a one. 91k point 8. So we spent about 16,000, almost 17,000 gems. So I probably won't spend no more than 3,000 more gems on this event if there's like a good bundle pack that pops up. Totaling it up to 20,000 gems. Only because, like I said, it is a good high upside event, but the chances of you actually getting the characters you want are very low because it's all characters. This isn't all hands on deck multi cloning event. It's not like some of the other ones that were restricted, like cloning event but for GDA, cloning event but for World Beyond. Like no, this is everyone. You got Thetis, you got Thrag, you got Tech Jacket, you got Space Razor, you got Dinosaur, you got Machine Head, you got Nolan, you got Armored Adam Eve, you got Cape Principal, you got Robot, Life Pod Robot, you got Donald, you got Komodo Dragon, you got General Krieg, Iguana, King Lizard, Blue Mark, Shapesmith, Conquest, uh, Multipole, Powerplex, Anissa, Cecil, Agent Spider, Darkwing 2, Thula, Lucan, Russ Livingston, Universa, Doc Seismic, Angstrom Levy, Monster Girl, Allen, Battle Beast, Shrinking Ray, Bulletproof, Mauler Twin, other Mauler Twin, Green Ghost, Red Rush, War Woman, Robot, Titan, Immortal, Adam Eve, Omni Man, and then OG Mark. So once again, you got every elite in the game available in the shop. So the chances of you pulling exactly who you want to pull is going to be very low. But with all that said, I hope I explained that well for you guys. I wish you guys a lot of luck in this event. And like I said, I'm going to do all the tickets I can do to try to build up as much currency as I can. And hopefully I can stream for you guys tomorrow. If I cannot, I will record myself when I have time of me doing some summons. And then I'll just post that. But I love you all, you guys. Once again, thank you guys for all the condolences. It really does mean a lot to me. To the people that have private messaged me, I won't say your names, but for the people that have private messaged me and talk some words to me and try to be there for me, I really appreciate it. Big thank you to the two people that I will name, Alexander and Omnibane. They're two fellow content creators, and they both have really been there for me, in the sense of like messaging me and just chatting with me and checking on me. A few of my other viewers have too. I guess I won't name drop them, but a few of my other viewers have too, and you know who you are. And I appreciate it. But yeah, as far as that situation, I still can't believe it. We're still waiting on information to come out of that situation. So, but I love you guys. Thank you guys once again for all the love and support. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.